Good morning. Thanks for tuning into your daily weather briefing for January 2nd. We have seen unseasonably frigid temperatures to end 2017, and we are again seeing those cold temperatures continuing into our first couple of days of 2018 here. And we don't anticipate those temperatures to change much as we go through the next week or so, as we are locked into a very cold temperature regime with several low temperature records being broken across the area. Taking a look at our conditions yesterday, we did see a very cold day with temperatures running around 10 to 15 degrees below average for this time of year. For our highs here at Wallops, we only got to 25 degrees, which was a new record for a cold high for New Year's Day. Our previous record cold being 27 degrees, and pretty much all locations only seeing temperatures rise into the mid-20s. Another cold morning today, as we have been seeing the past few mornings across the Delmarva. Coldest location was Salisbury, which reached down to 7 degrees. Here at Wallops, we did see 13, which was just shy of the record of 11. Taking a look at 9 a.m. obs, we're seeing those temperatures slow to warm up this morning. Still seeing temperatures only in the teens as we go to 9 a.m. and temperature as of 10 a.m. we're only still seeing temperatures in the low 20s across the area under sunny skies. Taking a look at our sounding from this morning, we are seeing winds northwesterly across the first layers of the column here around 25 to 30 knots all the way from the surf to 1,000 feet to 9,000 feet. And as we get above 9,000 feet, we're seeing that flow turn a little bit more zonal, running around 40 knots up to 16,000 feet and then increasing near 80 knots as we go up to the 25,000 foot level. And our freezing level this morning was, of course, at the surface. Taking a look at our surface analysis from this morning, we see strong Arctic high pressure has been dominating the central and eastern portions of the country, given widespread frigid conditions and record cold across much of the country east of the Rockies. And that is expected to continue as we go throughout today into tomorrow before we get a low pressure develop north of the Bahamas along the stationary boundary. That low pressure is going to very quickly develop as we go into tomorrow, and it is going to ride up kind of paralleling just east of the southeastern coast there, and it is going to deepen rather quickly, and that is going to be impacting the Delmarva with quite a bit of snow expected, as well as some gusty winds with wind gusts 35 to possibly 40 miles per hour possible here at Wallops on Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Taking a look at our satellite and radar real quick, we're not seeing any clouds in the area as high pressure is in control, and we're seeing that very dry northwesterly flow. Just seeing a couple lower level cumulus across the ocean there with the warmer ocean waters, and we are continuing to see those very cold temperatures across the mid-Atlantic. As you can see across the Piedmont there, we did see temperatures dip below 0 degrees earlier this morning, with temperatures only rising into the teens as we go into the 10 a.m. hour. Taking a look at our forecast charts, we are going to continue to see high pressure in control as we go throughout the afternoon today, and then as we go into later to tonight, we're going to start to see that low pressure develop just north of the Bahamas. High pressure is going to remain in control through tonight, so we can expect another cold morning tomorrow with mostly clear skies still expected. But as we go throughout the day tomorrow, we're going to see that low quickly deepen as it goes northeast parallel against the coast, and we will be seeing clouds quickly increase as we go into tomorrow afternoon and the evening. Could see a chance of a snow flurry to near sunset, but it does look like the most of the snow from this low is going to start to impact the area as we go into the late evening hours Wednesday, and it will be persisting into midday Thursday. We are expecting some breezy winds with this system as it continues to deepen east of the area, expecting around 35 to 40 miles per hour possible along the immediate coastline here at Wallops. As far as snow amounts, we have issued our snow product this morning, and we are anticipating around 5 to 8 inches of snow as we go through the Thursday time frame. Snow is expected to taper off around midday Thursday, with all snow ending by mid to late afternoon, and then we'll be just seeing some partly cloudy skies late Thursday as that system departs off to the east, but it will be leaving behind some very frigid record temperatures for the latter half of the weekend into this weekend. Taking a look at our weather hazards for today. It's going to be looking like a mostly sunny day today. Those winds are going to be just picking up just a little bit as we go toward the lunchtime hour. Only expecting around 9 to 14 knots from the northwest, so not expecting wind advisory today. But it is going to be rather cold out there with a high of only 27 degrees expected. We're going to see those temperatures dip down into the teens again as we go into tonight. However, light winds will prevent wind chills from getting too bad. Could see wind chills briefly reach near 10 degrees if we get a little bit of wind, but for the most part, winds should be calm as we go through tomorrow morning with a low of 14 expected for Wednesday morning. Taking a look at our terminal forecast, we're just seeing a couple low-level clouds out there off the coast near 2,500 feet. We do anticipate clear skies otherwise with some very thin cirrus clouds creeping into the area as we go into the early evening hours, becoming scattered overnight, and then by tomorrow morning we should be seeing a few mid-level clouds near 15,000 feet as well as a scattered deck of thin cirrus. For the next few days, taking a look at our Wednesday, we are going to be seeing partly cloudy skies early, and then as that system approaches from the south, clouds will be increasing across the area as we go into the afternoon, becoming overcast by the late afternoon hours. And like I had mentioned before, we could be seeing a slight chance of a snow flurry as early as sunset tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit warmer, if you could call it that. Still looking like a below average day of only 37 degrees for our high. Wednesday night is when that snow does look to arrive across the area. We are looking at a 100% chance of snow, and we could be seeing for the Wednesday night time frame snow accumulations of 3 to 5 inches. It is going to be breezy as well with those wind gusts of 35 to possibly 40 miles per hour, mainly along the immediate coast, and we could be seeing some moderate to perhaps even briefly heavy snow Wednesday night as that system begins to impact the area. Our low for Wednesday night will be 26. Thursday, we can see those snow showers continuing for the first half of the day. We are going to be looking at an additional accumulation of around 2 to 4 inches through the early afternoon time period, as well as continued breezy conditions, especially in the morning. And we are going to be looking at another cold day Thursday with that snow cover around the area with a high of only 28 degrees. So taking a quick look at our snow forecast here that was just issued moments ago. We are going to be looking at a swath of 5 to 8 inches running across the lower shore of Virginia and across the 113 corridor of the Maryland Eastern Shore. And then as we go areas towards Salisbury, we'll see just a little bit less with around 4 to 6 inches expected. This does look like a fairly good confidence with this forecast, and we are increasing our confidence as models have been trending towards a little bit more snow, so we will be refining our snow amounts this afternoon and through tomorrow, as we could be even seeing more snow as the models come into more agreement. We are going to be looking at those snows accumulating just as soon as it falls, so expect accumulating snow to begin rather early late Wednesday evening, and we are going to be looking at some dangerous road conditions, especially as we go into Thursday morning. And with those winds, we can expect some blowing and drifting snow as well. Taking a look at our 7-day. The warmest day does look to be tomorrow, actually, with a high of 37 degrees, which is still running about 5 degrees below normal for this time of year. And we are going to be looking at that snow arrive for our Wednesday night and the Thursday morning. Only a high of 28 expected. Snow should be out of the area as we go into the mid-afternoon on Thursday, and then it is going to be leaving behind a very cold air mass. For Friday morning, we're only expecting a low of 11 degrees. High is going to be extremely cold, only reaching into the low 20s. Saturday looks to be even colder across the area as we get some calmer winds. Those lows are going to be near 10 degrees, possibly even dipping briefly into the single digits for Saturday into Sunday morning. Saturday looking like the coldest day of only 20 degrees for our high. On Sunday, we're going to start to get a bit of a more southerly flow across the area, so that is going to start to improve the temperatures a bit back to 35 degrees. And then as we go into Sunday night, that warm advection is really going to ramp up, so we aren't expecting a dip in the temperatures, as those temperatures should be rising through Sunday night as we have some strong southerly flow developing Monday ahead of a next front expected to cross the area in the midweek time frame next week. So Monday does look to be finally seeing a more seasonable day across the area with a high of 48. So that will be something to look forward to if you're getting tired of this cold. Well, that'll do it for our daily weather briefing. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 a.m. and at 10 a.m. Have a great day.